You are now tuned in to the War Party Paranormal Radio Show, where we will be discussing actual audio and visual clips captured during the team's investigations. Hear firsthand eyewitness accounts from fellow team members and special guests. Now smash that like, subscribe, and follow button, and let's get ready to welcome team leader and your host, Eric Vanderlaan, and tech specialist and co-host, Mike Del Coro.
What is up, everybody? Happy Monday. I'm Eric Vanderlaan, the host of the War Party Paranormal Radio Show and team leader of War Party Paranormal Research. And yep, no surprises tonight. It's just me as your host. Unfortunately, Mike is still under the weather. So he lost his voice. So he'll be back next week. And I know we've been missing in action for the past couple of weeks, but we've had a crazy October spooky season all over the networks, local networks, national networks, which just blows my mind away. So we're very honored for that. And we've had events I think in the past couple of weeks, I've had 8 events. So anyway, we got a great show for you tonight. And I'm honored and happy to welcome Bianca. And also you remember Shannon, and she's the Queen of Scream. She's going to be back on our show. So we're going to have these lovely ladies. And you guys didn't know that they are paranormal investigators and on Long Island Paranormal. So I got a little intro for that. And I can't ask anyone if they want to see it because I don't have a co-host. So here we go. Bam. All right. So without further ado, let's bring on Bianca and Shannon. Bam. Hey, ladies.
Hi. Good evening.
Thanks for coming on the show. And I hope it's okay. I used your pictures and videos. I didn't ask permission. I totally forgot.
That's okay.
That was all right.
That's fine.
Okay. Awesome. So yeah, Shannon, thank you for coming back on the show. You're becoming a regular here. What's going on here?
I don't know. I feel kind of comfy.
Right. And Bianca, welcome. And you guys are team members, right?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
And Paris sisters.
Yes.
And then some.
And then some.
So we had to bring you on, Bianca, because Shannon's always been talking about you on all our shows. So she's telling me how amazing you are. So first of all, we all know about Shannon and about her paranormal history. Can you tell the people on the show a little bit how it all started? I know that you're a psychic medium. Maybe when you discovered that you had these abilities, things like that.
Absolutely. That could be a very long story.
That's okay.
Well, obviously it starts on Long Island. A lot of people in the paranormal side of the industry that I work in like to refer to me as a human Ouija board. Ever since I was a little girl, I don't like to call it automatic writing. It's very different because I don't use a pen, but since I was little, they would take my hand and they would make me write as if I am the planchette. So they take my hand, put it on surface, and they begin to move my hand around as if I am a planchette, like as if my hand is the planchette, and they make me write. And Started when I was little. I grew up in Patchogue on Oak Street here on Long Island in a very haunted house. I would love to go back to that house present day and knock on the door and see if everyone's okay in that house. But I do believe whatever was there is not there anymore. Whatever was there came with me as I continued on in life. As a little girl, I didn't realize that I couldn't just put my hand down and just start talking to anything, that there needs to be intention. Now in the present day, you know, in my 30s, I sit down with people and my intention is to connect to them, their soul, their guides.
I thought 20s.
Say that again?
30s, not 20. It's 20s, not 30s, right?
Thank you, but I'm in my 30s.
Sorry for interrupting. If Mike was here, he'd be yelling at me.
But now
Shannon, you can yell at me. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
How dare you?
We'll both yell at you.
Eric, shut up.
But now later on in life, you know, it's all about intention. So say I sit down with you, my intention is to speak to you and your loved ones, versus little Bianca. When I'm a kid, I was talking to anything. And that went really, really bad because I definitely let some things into that house that were not human.
Oh, wow.
I could go totally deeper and deeper into that, but where it begins in Patchogue. I was about the age of 5 when things started to really, really begin. This could be me being born with this gift, or it has to do with kind of a near-death experience of me falling down the basement stairs backwards, blacking out for at least an hour.
Oh, wow.
It didn't bring me to the hospital. And when I woke up, I told her not to worry, that something caught me. So it starts around that age. And then from there, it just gets crazier and crazier and crazier.
And do you think that you have an attachment?
Many. I deal with things all the time.
Shannon's just got one.
I deal with all sorts of things because my job full time is to speak to the dead, whether it's families who want to connect to their loved ones, or I'm being sent to a haunted location to communicate with the spirits who reside on the property. So I'm constantly coming in contact with all of these souls, endless amounts of souls.
Do you know how to turn it off and close it?
I do. Intention is everything. You know, when I sit down, I open up, and my intention is to say, connect to you and your family.
Right.
It doesn't always work that way. There's times where I'm waking up in the middle of the night and there's something crazy in the room with me, and I'm like, what the hell is happening? Get out of the bedroom. It is very difficult in the house that I am living in, though, because currently I've been renting a house for almost 9 years across the street from an old slave plantation. And back then...
In Long Island?
Say that again?
Long Island?
On Long Island, yes. Yeah. It's called the Manor of St. George. Back then, though, the property was where all the houses are as well. You know, it was much larger than what it is present day, what they've historically preserved. So living at the house that I'm at, it's layers on layers of craziness. I think the land is cursed, to be quite honest. So I'm constantly in this big whirlwind of attachments and just all sorts of crazy things. But this is my whole life. I love it.
Right. I got a like something interesting that happened recently at one of our we do interactive investigations for the public at haunted locations, and we were at the Gold Coast Railroad Museum about, oh my God, I don't even know what day it is today. Maybe like a week ago or 2 weeks ago. And one of our we have a psychic medium on our team, and she said that like there was just one lady, a guest there, and she was, I guess, she started being annoying, and she was trying to communicate with her mom. And like we had an investigator there, and we had Angie there, and a couple other people, I guess, her family members. And she was just like ignoring everyone. She was like trying to do her own thing. She like grabbed the dowsing rod. She wouldn't listen how to do it, and was trying to like communicate with her mom. And Angie was just like what was going, like she was like reading like everything that was going through her, and it was like so overwhelming. Like she couldn't take it anymore. She had to like walk out of the train car that they were in.
Wow.
So do you like, I guess like what I'm trying to say is like when you're with other people, can you read like other things that are going on with other people? Like maybe you don't even know that are like standing around you.
Absolutely.
Like if you're in a restaurant.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't approach random strangers, that's
Right.
that's absolutely intrusive.
Oh yeah.
They need to come to me obviously for help.
Yeah. Oh my God. Wait, I don't want to, he's talking to me, I don't want to know, some people like get freaked out about
Yeah,
that.
you never
They don't want to be
know
read.
which way it's going to go.
Yeah.
Definitely go, in one or two directions. Either Bianca worships the devil, or wow, this is a beautiful gift. So so I do like to, permission is everything. I did that once to my children's dentist, and that went really bad. Within a week, I got
Oh my God.
that they didn't take my insurance anymore. Because his mother wouldn't leave me alone the entire time I was there. So ever since that experience, that's a big no. I don't just.
Yeah, that happened to me.
Yeah.
With clients here. They were poking me for me to read them. And when I read that, when I finally said it, and like I said something, and it was so stupid, it made no sense to me, but it made so much sense to her. She literally jumped out of my chair, and like that was that. I never freaking.
Yeah.
It wasn't her hair. Her hair looked phenomenal. Phenomenal. But yeah.
Yeah, but like I knew, I had a friend she's a psychic medium, but she doesn't like to tell anyone. She doesn't want anyone to know because she just doesn't like people she doesn't want anyone approaching her. So like the opposite, She likes to keep it private. But I guess everyone's different in their own way. So do you guys do when you do residential cases, are you like the go-to ladies to go in and clear the place and do blessings and cleansings?
I'd say we are. We are.
Yeah.
So what would be cool is what's your process? What technique do you have? I've seen different techniques. I saw one lady, she'll use holy water and she'll go through and sage and she'll do blessings. Everyone has I guess maybe we have Wiccans on our team. They all have different, denominations. We're very eclectic. So she goes around covering the mirrors and blessing each opening in the rooms and stuff like that. She'll leave the front door open. I've seen that method before. What's your guys' method?
I feel it changes depending on the location. Some it's
and on the individual as well, right? And what their beliefs are.
Location individual, it just changes, I guess, depending on what it's calling for. I think we just do things we found out that we did things very similar.
Similar.
Thank you. And yeah. I personally don't work with holy water. The reason why I laughed is because I was going to say that she was like,
"You got burnt." No, I'm just joking.
No, something growled on me. I don't know.
When you said the word holy water, I felt a growl come out of her throat.
No way. I saw a look on her face when I said it.
I was laughing. I wasn't laughing at the process.
So she was laughing.
Oh no.
I looked at her and I said, "Ooh, you just growled."
Yeah, I don't work.
So what's inside you doesn't like that. So maybe I should keep push on anything like that.
I don't think that. No.
You never know.
I know.
For house clearing, typically, so that is a service that I offer. It's on my website. When I go into a house, I do everything counterclockwise because for me, counterclockwise is banishing, going, forward, creating.
Right.
So I'm starting typically, say we're walking into the house, facing the front door. I'm going to the room to the left.
Yep.
I'm going completely backwards, counterclockwise. And I'm doing that in each and every room. Every single room is counterclockwise. And I also focus on, I open up all the windows. I open up all the cabinets, all the doors. And with each room, I'm doing every doorway, closets, everything. The TVs, I go as far as the TVs, the mirrors. I don't cover even the garage.
Every cranny, because that shit will hide. Oops, that stuff will hide. I'm so sorry. Will hide.
What? Say that again?
Nope.
Say it again?
Things will
hide. Will hide? Oh, okay. Yeah. That's why you
So it's everything.
I was just watching Venom.
Say that again?
I was just watching the movie Venom. Before I came on the show. I don't know if you've ever seen it.
Absolutely.
What is
the creature hides into the person's body, the subject's body and becomes a screecher.
I've not
I want to be halfway through it. I'm sorry. I'm interrupting again.
No, it's okay. I've not seen it. I've not seen that.
Oh my goodness. Venom's a great movie.
Yeah. I don't know. I have to just wait to see it before I make an opinion.
You'd love it. She would love it.
Yeah, you would.
But counterclockwise for everything. Mirrors, TVs, everything. The whole house counterclockwise. I end at the front door, open the front door, sweep everything out the front door. But not only am I doing this with like a mixture of herbs and sage and everything, I'm doing Reiki. I'm a Reiki practitioner.
Right.
But nobody wants the Reiki practitioner. They want the medium. But I'm doing Reiki on the ceiling, the floors, all the walls, everything. Room to room to room to room to room.
Okay. That's interesting because is that like, were you taught to do a cleansing that way through your learnings through Reiki?
Reiki.
Reiki, I'm sorry.
Reiki.
It's my Miami accent. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm playing.
Miami.
She's mean. She's from New York.
I'm a New Yorker.
That's okay. We got a lot of New Yorkers here. We got a lot of you transplants down here working here. I mean, living and working.
Yes, you do. That's just my method that I created for myself. So being that I am a Reiki practitioner. It is a service that I offer as well. It's just what I created for my house clearing, a mixture of Reiki, herbs. What I did learn from Dave Giuliano is that I should not be
amazing person.
Mm-hmm.
Say that again.
Amazing person.
Oh, Dave Giuliano.
Yeah,
he is. I love him.
He's our sponsor.
I love him. He's
awesome.
People. But I did learn from him that you should not be using white sage if you're actually dealing with a dark entity, because it clears things temporarily, and then in about 3 months things kick up again, and it's even worse. So you don't want to use white sage if you're actually trying to clear something out of the house that is a darker entity. Doesn't mean it's a demon, but anything, in that spectrum. So you want to use something a little bit different, maybe like a bundle of pine or Palo Santo.
I thought you were going to say a bundle of pot.
Or a bundle of pot.
Hey, that will get rid of any negativity, right?
Definitely would get rid of any negativity.
Just teasing. It would, though. Let's say.
I'm playing with your hair. I don't know. I'm sorry.
That's okay. So yeah, but the only reason why I was asking that is we used to have a medium on our team, and she was a Reiki master. That's it, right?
Yes.
Reiki.
Rick.
I was trying to be bougie, okay? But she, like what you were saying, she almost does the same thing as well, which that's why I was asking. Maybe those are like taught through Reiki.
There's like there's an area where when I studied the Reiki for room cleansings and stuff like that, where they get into the different techniques of where and how and what and different colors and different things that you can light for each room that represent the different chakras and stuff like that. But like I really took to Bianca when we first did it. We did a house cleansing together once for someone, and immediately we were basically doing pretty much the same thing. So, and I think a lot of people just fall into that. It's just, I don't know.
Now, when you guys do a residential case, will you each of you guys go in by yourself to like read it and compare notes?
So, no, we don't.
No,
Okay.
the last time we split up.
Yeah,
then we compared later.
Yeah. We will.
That's what I meant.
We don't know anything about the place before
Exactly.
we're going, right? So when we go, generally we will wait outside. What we did at this location, because we're not both there on the same location. Like it'll be her or I or a different psychic of whatever. But we happen to be at the same location on this time. And so what we did was we split. She went one way around the property. I went the other way. So we do the outside first. We get our
that's cool.
out there, what we're picking up on. Then while they're doing the rest of the team's doing their walkthrough, they're doing their case management. So we don't hear anything that's going on. God forbid, if we were walking through, we might have that kind of interference. What's that word?
We don't want to be swayed by anything. We want to know nothing.
Exactly.
Right. That's how we conduct ours.
Yeah, and then we go through the rooms, and then we just, write out what we're picking up on, so we don't forget. Or we'll have our audio recorders, and we might talk into our audio, so we don't forget what we're picking up on. And then
right.
we compare for the client, and we want to see like whatever. And we were that lady. We were pretty much on the same page there.
Well, the coolest thing is when someone's sensing something, and then like your equipment's picking up on it too at the same time. That's like amazing. I love that.
That is.
This lady. I saw the coolest thing with her once. We were at the Grand Midway Hotel.
Oh, the Grand Midway.
And we had the music box set up, and she literally like, can you turn on the music box for us? And then all of a sudden you hear it just slowly kick on, and she's like, can you play? And then it stops. She's like, can you play it a little longer? And then it goes a little bit longer. She goes, and then it's up. Can you do the full song? I was like, you're killing me. It's really cool. Her connection with spirit is pretty awesome. I think I like to watch it.
Can you guys please come down here?
Yes.
Yeah, tell us when. Wow.
Tomorrow.
You got to give me some notice so I could,
Well,
plan things.
backstage, Shannon was like had her bags ready and packed to go. Right?
I'm totally ready to go.
No, seriously, when it gets really cold up there and you're like all mad and cursing at everyone, come down here.
I like the cold. I love the snow. I'm just really overwhelmed. I have so much going on. I'm dizzy from it. That's how much is happening.
Is it starting to slow down for you guys now?
No,
with all the events and everything?
Keeps going and going and going. And I'm so grateful.
Year-round.
It's a good
That's a good thing, right?
Yeah, it's a good thing. It's just acclimating to the new, because it's hard because you start to acclimate, and then you feel like you get used to that heavy schedule, and then things just start adding to it, and then you have to reacclimate that over and over and over again. And it's a balance, because then you also have people in your life who are feeling neglected or left out, friends, family, whatever, that are like, did I do something, or have I said
And you got your day job.
Yes, and you don't want to hurt anybody. You want to be there for everybody. It's acclimating, and then so your brain just spins because you're trying to get everything.
And it's different. And it's different with you guys, because I'm sure you guys get burnt out,
Well, this is my day job. This is all I do for a living.
Oh, wow. And how do you recover? Like, is there like any special method you have? You drink Starbucks.
Well, the Starbucks, that keeps me heightened. Before any reading, any event, any performance, I need espresso, and I'll put headphones on and I listen to high vibe music to like get myself really up there. I raise my vibration that way. To take a break, I need to take a few days off, and I want to sleep, and I want to sit on the couch, and I want to close the curtains, and I want to be left alone, and I need a break.
Hi, Candy. I love Candy. She's in the chat.
Hi, Candy.
Hello.
She runs the Roadhouse, Paracon.
Cool.
Nice.
There. Yeah.
Very
So
cool.
she invited us to be special guests. So we were very honored, and we actually filmed a Haunted Files episode there. And the Roadhouse used to be a YMCA back in the early 1900s, and the mobs used to hang out there. It was a brothel at one time.
Wow.
And yeah, it was pretty wild. We got some pretty wild activity. So I can't wait for people to see it. But since I'm talking about that, we got to pay some bills now. So
Okay.
I'm going to run some ads, and I think I'm going to do a special Paraflix ad instead of playing the regular ones that we play. How about that?
How about that?
So let's start out with our good friend, Dave Giuliano. Bam.
My favorite.
What is up, my paranormal peeps? You may be wondering why we're holding something like these in our hand, and my buddy's going to tell you all about it.
The reason that we have this paranormal equipment in our hand is because we're giving a big shout out to the Ghost Hunter store, one of our sponsors. They're your one-stop shop for everything paranormal.
That's right, and you may have seen some of these equipment on your favorite paranormal TV shows.
Exactly. Especially the Haunted Files on Paraflix.
Mike's got that right.
All right, guys, so check them out. And if you use the code word Ghost Gone Wild,
Not Girls Gone Wild.
Ghost Gone Wild, in your checkout, you'll get a discount on your purchase. Thank you, guys.
Peace.
Welcome, my darklings and paranormal fiends, to a realm where shadows dance and the darkness whispers secrets of untold. I am the Queen of Darkness, a dream within a scream, Shannon Collins, Paraflix's new hostess with the ghostess and your guide to the other side. It's going to be a batty ride through the haunted, the macabre, and the unknown. Here on Paraflix, we embrace the eerie and the unexplained, venturing where others dare not tread. Prepare yourselves for a journey into the heart of fear, where the past haunts the present and every shadow hides a story waiting to be told. Welcome to Paraflix, where the night is eternal and the spirits are restless. Together, we'll explore the depths of the paranormal, unearthing tales of terror and encounters that defy reason, but beware. Once you enter this world, you may never want to leave. Or, shall I say, it may never want to leave you. Download Paraflix now. Use code QOD30 for 30% off for the entire year subscription. You won't regret it.
So that's right. Everybody go check out Paraflix. They got amazing shows. And also check out the Haunted Files. And we're going to be coming out with season 3 in January. So I'm extremely excited about that. But you don't have to wait till January to watch us. So I'm going to play our season finale for season 2. And then if you sign up for Paraflix, don't forget to use our discount code, the Haunted Files 25, to get a discount off the annual subscription. So here we go. Bam.
This episode of The Haunted Files, Eric and I travel to one of the darkest locations that we've investigated in an extremely long time. This abandoned mental hospital is what nightmares are made of.
I feel very uneasy. I mean,
Me too. I got like goosebumps too. Did you hear that?
first thing I get is out and incubus.
Dude, that's an incubus, right?
Yeah. Out and incubus.
An incubus is a demon in male form.
Sort of happy that we're leaving, right, Mike?
Yeah.
Pretty freaky, so we're out of here.
Yeah. To be honest with you, like, there's very few places that I'm like happy to get out of. And this is one of them. Just didn't feel right in there. I'm kind of happy that we're headed out.
All right, we got a long piece back. I ain't gonna lie, some crazy shit happened there.
That looks
I'll take you guys there. How about that?
Yes.
That was lovely.
We all like dark stuff, right?
Absolutely.
Not
Awesome.
Me. No, not at all. It scares me.
Even better, right? Come on, the Queen of Darkness.
I know.
Just joking. It's a joke.
Twist
A dream. A scream within a dream.
a dream within a scream, darling.
Oh, a dream within a scream. There we go.
Oh.
One more quick shout out I have to do. I promise it's the last one, but
That's
I'll
okay.
get.
I love it.
It's for my girlfriend. She'll get mad at me. I want to be on her good side. No, I'm always good. I try to be. So anyway, she just came out with a new episode and a new season, and we investigated the haunted Biltmore Hotel in Coral Gables, aka Miami, Florida. One of these most haunted hotels, and they don't want any claims of it, but we did get some pretty cool stuff there. So check it out. And I'm going to play her trailer. Here we go. Bam. And I'm done. There we go. We can continue.
Love it.
On with the show. What were you talking about?
I have no idea.
You guys switched. How come?
We did.
Did you try to throw me off? You didn't think I would catch that.
There's one very uncomfortable chair, so we decided to take turns.
Are you guys sitting like on bar stools?
Well, the one definitely reminds me of a bar stool.
I know. So okay. This is my old salon.
And that's where you sit your clients, on those chairs?
I
No.
know. I work outside of this room now, so I
Okay.
do.
You can't move the chairs, but they're like bolted in, right?
No, they can move.
Salon chairs. Oh, you guys should have sat in salon chairs with the
This is-
like hair dryer that goes over your
Yeah.
head.
I have
That
one
would
right
have been badass.
I have one right over there. Yeah, so this is a salon
Next
chair.
show.
This is a colorist chair, but it's super.
And you decorated your salon Halloween?
No, this is how it looks.
Like 365, like year round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. I love that. I want to get my hair cut there.
Thanks. I do good haircuts. I do hot towel shaves too.
Do you really?
I do men and women's hair.
Awesome. So if we ever go up there investigating, I want to have to throw in a haircut. I won't cut my hair. I'll make sure I won't cut it for like a month.
Sounds good.
Deal.
Yeah.
So how did you guys meet, by the way?
Bianca,
I know there's a crazy story behind this, right?
No.
Not really?
literally
No.
walked into my life, and it was weird.
She
because-
was reading you and you wouldn't allow it.
no,
No.
I've been in my paranormal team for a little over 13 years. Hi, Josh. And we were holding not open interviews, but we were holding an interview session for new members. And I'll let Bianca explain how she found it. But when she walked up to the door, I knew who she was. I don't know how I knew who she was, but I opened the door and I was like, "You're Bianca Rose, right?" And she's like, "Yes." I don't know. And then we did have a little beginning of
She didn't like me very much.
friction. It's not that I didn't like you. It's just that I felt how her vibrations were very strong, and my attachment side of me at that point was still very and
Who the heck is this woman?
take it away.
Right.
And so like it took some time for us because it wasn't that I didn't like her. It was just like there was like this like thing, and then we sat down at an event. We happened to be placed right next to each other, and I sat down and hi Michael, and I was like, just give me a reading, because she didn't know anything about me. And she blew my freaking mind. And I was like, I knew this was going to happen. And I explained to her, I'm like, I was afraid that you were going to take me away from me. And she was like, I would never do that without your permission. And then since then, it was like we kind of like latched on, and we've just grown ever since. And then we ate the dirt together.
We ate dirt together.
I know that sounds crazy, but we ate the dirt. And I don't know. I feel like it's like almost past life sisterhood or something like that. Like it felt connected from the beginning. I don't know. I don't know how to.
It's almost like when you like become blood brothers or blood sisters, but instead you do it with dirt. Is that how it works?
Yes. Sure.
You have to ingest it. It has to get in you. So, I mean, you're not going to cut yourself and put dirt. So you might as well. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm sorry.
That's a whole nother story for a different day.
So what does a dirt signify?
Don't worry about it. But it took place in Gettysburg in the woods.
Gettysburg dirt.
Yes.
I forgot about the Gettysburg.
Oh my God. I'm going to have to. Can I tell you about my Gettysburg story? And I'm ashamed of it. My Gettysburg story. I'm ashamed of it.
What?
Do you want to hear
you
it?
Eat dirt also?
I didn't eat dirt. I did something else.
What did you do?
But I think it's not as bad as eating dirt.
Did you pee in the dirt?
Did you poop in the dirt?
I did pee in the dirt. Oh my God. How'd you know?
Fucking knew it. Oh, I cursed. Oh my God.
That's okay. Bleep. Chanel, bleep that.
I'm glad. I'm glad
okay.
I'm not the only one that cursed. I feel like before you guys didn't.
It's okay. It's okay.
I knew it. I knew you peed in the dirt. I knew it.
No,
I saw it.
I thought
You looked out like that type of person anyway.
I didn't watch you do it in person.
She did.
No, I know.
She did.
But this is a visual that I just had.
So you want to hear the story behind it?
I do.
Okay, so actually we were at the Gettysburg Bash. Weren't you guys there?
No.
I was.
Shannon, you were there, but yeah, we didn't get to talk. I'm too bad we didn't. But next year.
I was supposed to be. I double booked by accident, so I had to pick the first over the second.
So one of our buddies, James from Across the Line Paranormal, rented an Airbnb, and it was like walking distance from the battlefield. So we decided to go over there and hang out one night. And we took a walk down this street where, you know, they have like all the monuments, like they're like really tall. I don't know where we were at, and there's like this big, like open, like field. And we're just walking, and all of a sudden I got to pee. And I'm like, God damn it, I got to pee. And I ain't walking all the way back. So I ended up peeing. And then, so like, I like walked away because I didn't want to do it in front of everybody. Why am I telling the story? So anyway, I just feel compelled. James, you're in the chat. Help me out here. Yeah, let me flip up this comment. Ghost didn't like it either. But so yeah, I'm like peeing, and then Micah, he's with us. He's like, isn't that like sort of desecration, like peeing like on a cemetery? Possibly. And it was like off the side of the road. I was just off in the distance. No one was around. But I don't know. But so they do an EVP session, and I guess they were like referring to me peeing, and Class A EVP, no respect. I wish I had the video. James has the video of it. It's hilarious.
Wow.
I told him like, don't post that video. Everyone's gonna like think I'm like some type of, I don't know.
You're a hoodlum.
I'm a hoodlum. Damn it. But
oh my gosh.
Did you read that part of the story? Yeah. No, I'm just joking.
What part of the story? Being a hoodlum?
No, but that's so weird. No, about me peeing in the battlefield.
Is that written somewhere?
What?
No, because you saw it.
No.
I just saw that
you knew.
Yeah, I just saw that you peed, and
you just saw that image. Oh, that's sort of ugly.
Yeah, that you did that. I mean, it wasn't too graphic, so don't worry. But yes, that you did that at Gettysburg near the battlefield.
Yeah.
The
But I
spirit
never
ratted
did. I
you
never
out.
did any. I've never done anything as disrespectful as that. Not even close to that. And all my people can tell me.
Well, things happen.
I try to
by
be very
accident.
respectful.
Maybe next time you just say, "Excuse me, is it okay if I go pee here, please?"
But I figure I wasn't like right on the monument. It was like on the side of the road. It wasn't
Exactly.
Maybe
But
we're
then I
not
was
talking about you. Maybe that's just like inside. That's how you felt. And then
no, I feel this guilt
Some-
now because there
maybe
could have been dead bodies like right where I was
But
being.
maybe-
And
yeah, but maybe you felt guilty, but the class A maybe it did not have to do with your pee. I don't know. I'm trying
then
to
someone said, just imagine all the other shit that was there. There was probably like other pee and people shitting in their pants and blood and guts all over the
Yes.
place.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
It's a very heavy place for me to go. I think it's a very beautiful place, but I don't get yay when I am going there. Like I love
you feel the
place.
sadness
I
and the
love the
pain.
area. It just is so like somber to me. Like it makes me sad.
It is very heavy.
James said it was on the battlefield. So I don't know.
It happened.
Well, sorry, the spirits ratted you out.
Yeah, well, they did call me out, so I told them I did respect. So I mean, I wanted to make it clear. So I left there in good terms. So that's all you can do, right?
Yeah.
The real people. I just wanted to explain myself. And it's a Civil War soldier. He would understand, like how many times, like marching down the woods and stuff, they had to pull off and go pee somewhere, right?
Absolutely. Yes.
All right. So I think we need to change this story, right, everybody?
Absolutely.
Bianca's drinking a lot of coffee. We don't know what's gonna happen. Okay.
It's still kind of fun.
So anyway, so yeah, now I'm like this whole like thing with Gettysburg and everything. So what else can we talk about Gettysburg now? So like, what's a place that you won't go to that you've been to maybe like once, but you'll say like I'll never go there again?
I go anywhere.
Yeah.
I go anywhere.
Shannon?
Yeah, I don't have one.
Okay.
I go to the places that scare me. It's my job.
I go to the places that scare me because I like it. I like that feeling in my tummy of
You like that feeling, right?
Yeah.
It's like an adrenaline rush, but I definitely love that.
It is.
So
I'm itchy.
I want, like you were talking about the automatic writing. So how does that work? Because like, is it like a type of talent like each person has? I know it's like using energy, right? Drawing in energy. Is it almost like maybe like I'm thinking about like the age of spiritualism, like when people did seances, table levitation, table tipping. Is it similar to that type of energy that I'm thinking?
For me specifically, yeah, it's like one step away from trance mediumship, except my voice isn't changing and my eyes aren't rolling into the back of my head. And I'm scaring the pants off people.
Oh, I do that. What I do. I scare the pants.
She scares the pants.
I do scare the pants.
That's why you guys are besties.
Say that again?
That's why you guys are besties.
Exactly.
She's the light and I'm the dark.
Yeah.
I knew you knew that I was going to say that. I knew you knew. I knew.
She's the
Just
dark
like
side.
like your Starbucks coffee, you know, you got the dark coffee and then Bianca's the cream. Okay, go ahead, continue. You're the coffee, she's the cream.
Oh,
You're the cream.
you're the cream. Yeah, the cream.
I don't know. I'm thinking analogies. That's just me.
I'm going to leave that.
Don't leave, please.
So,
Lonnie.
Hello, Lonnie. I don't know where that accent came from.
Oh, you want to see that again?
I'm a weirdo. What is that?
It's a guy like just showing his like eyes like that, like covering his face. I can't do that because I can't do the the Spock thingy.
no, the emoji.
Yeah, I can't do that. Yeah. He's like hiding his face, but just
Yeah,
showing the
okay.
eye.
That,
With his
I thought it
hand.
was, at first, I thought it was a mummy. I'm not gonna lie.
That's what I thought. No, that's a cool emoji. I've never seen that one before. So, like, okay, so you're like the dark, she's the light. Does that sort of like help you guys, like when investigating,
we both
things like that?
deal with the dark
Yeah.
side of things. It's just that I feel like, how do I explain it?
Why we call that?
Yeah.
Did you sense her dark when you first met her?
Shannon?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
absolutely. I've watched this woman's eyes completely go black. I've watched
Oh, really?
where you don't see anything besides black in the eye.
Right.
I didn't know that.
I have seen her shift a few times where I'm like, oh, I'm not talking to Shannon anymore. I like her. I like to call her the dark. She's the dark to my light. I'm the light to her dark. It's like a yin and yang thing. We are definitely, an even balance.
You help her. You help her a lot, right?
Yeah.
I
don't know why I feel just super comfortable with Bianca. Like, I feel like with other people that have tried to talk to me about my attachment or whatever I have going on, I've always shut down on it. And I kind of feel like she generally sees us as like one unit, where other people are trying to separate and pull us apart. And
she's probably the first one that got it, like got what's going on with you.
You get it.
She
understands.
She understands. Yeah.
Mhm.
And so I don't know. I closed myself off, not on purpose. I think just because it was so much focus on what was going on with me and everything like that, and then the trauma, and then I was afraid to open back up for multiple reasons. If I'm opening up and doing readings for people, who else am I going to let in? That trauma stays, like, but also like, how will if I let her out completely, how will I scare the crap out of people? Because it's scary a little sometimes.
I love both sides of her. And I see it as a whole. Like, I look at both sides of her as one. I will talk to both sides of her. I love all of it. So,
Shannon, Michael is your husband?
Who? Michael?
Yeah.
From Lippy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. No, the reason why I'm saying is he probably thinks Bianca's a blessing.
I think he thinks we're both absolutely a lot to him.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. And so, like, it seems like that, like, a lot of times, like, I don't know, like, maybe like when you guys get into dark situations, Bianca, you have, like, you're almost like protecting her. Like, I feel like you would be the protector.
It's really strange because we have shared attachments. There's been times where I've needed her to help me because I was really struggling getting rid of something on my own.
Mm-hmm.
And she has intentionally come to me to help me to relieve me from that. But then she ends up on the not so great end of things and ends up taking it is that I've had. I've watched crazy stuff happen where it went from me to her, and then I was physically able to see her take what I had. Does that make sense?
It totally makes sense.
We've experienced some pretty crazy things together.
I bet, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a lot of teamwork. It's a lot of back and forth.
Well, you need support when you go through a lot of dark stuff, no matter how strong you think you are. I believe everyone needs that. I mean, I've seen my teammates like go through things as well. So I don't know. But yeah, so we're getting to the point at the show where we're going to start plugging your stuff. Do you have any upcoming events coming up? Because I know you said you still got more going on.
Absolutely.
You like to share? Let the public know.
Yep. So in 2 weeks from now, I rented Wildwood Sanitarium. It's it's pretty much sold out. I think I have 2 spots left. Me
Mhm.
and the Queen of Darkness will be running that event together. I'm going to do some really fun, interesting things while we are there. So if anyone is interested, we do technically have 2 more spots available. I could squeeze comfortably 2 more people. That is the evening of November 16th,
Mhm.
obviously flowing into the next day. So if anyone's interested in that, reach out. And then we have a private event December 6th with
My Haunted Manor.
And that can be on your social media. They could find that.
Yeah.
the
Okay.
Wildwood Sanitarium. Yes.
Okay.
We have
And
a
follow for updates on My Haunted Manor.
Yeah, we have a private event for My Haunted Manor, December 6th, which I believe we're going to be doing all sorts of things, the 2 of us.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All
She's in charge of that. That's going to be her telling me what to do.
Okay. Awesome. And also, I just want to let everyone know that we're going to be coming back for a second show. So be looking out for that. It's going to be different. And then also, so War Party Paranormal, we're like pretty much done with all our events. We got one more at Yesteryear Village, and that's going to be on December 7th. And then we're done for the year. We're wrapping it up. So also, if you want to check out our information, you can go to all the social media sites, War Party Paranormal, or you can go to warpartyparanormal.com. And yeah. And anything else?
Follow us.
All right. Well, ladies, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Absolutely.
I totally appreciate it. And everybody have a great night. Take care. Peace.
Good night.